Bonjour. Welcome to St. Thomas's musical production of Beauty and the Beast. My name is Maisie McMahon and I'm the student director of this year's musical. We have a few reminders for you guys tonight, so before the musical begins, we ask for you to please silence your cell phones so that there's no distractions for our actors. And going along with that, please refrain from using flash photography during the show for safety reasons. Also, if you would like to purchase a DVD or Blu-ray recording for the show, please open up your pamphlets to find an order form, just like this. And once you fill out your order form, you can go to Mrs. Herrera. And she'll collect it and answer any questions if you have any. And yeah, that's it. Enjoy the show. Thanks for coming.
I just finished this wonderful story about a beanstalk and an ogre.
That's nice. Marie, the baguette! Hurry up!
The sheep goes up, goes strange, no question. They stand distracted, can't you tell? You're not of any crowd, cause your eyes up on some cloud. There's now and she's a funny girl like that. Bonjour, good day, how is your family? Bonjour. Good day, how is your wife? I need success, that's true success.
There must be more than this. I've come to return the book I borrowed.
Finished already?
Oh, I couldn't put it down. Have you got anything new?
Not since yesterday.
That's all right. I'll borrow this one.
That one we've read twice.
What's my favorite? Far off places, daring sword fights, magic spells, a prince in disguise.
I like it all that much. It's yours.
But sir!
I insist.
Well, thank you. Thank you very much.
Look, there she goes, that girl is so peculiar. I wonder if she's feeling well. With a dreamy far-off look, and her nose stuck in a book. What a puzzle to the rest of us as well.
Oh, isn't this amazing? It's my favorite part because you'll see. Here's why she meets Prince Charming, but she won't discover that it's him to chapter 3.
Now it's no wonder that her name means beauty. Her looks have found no parallel. Really kind of her facade, I'm afraid she's rather off. Very different from the rest of us. She's nothing like the rest of us. She's different from the rest of us as well.
You didn't miss a shot, Gaston. You're the greatest hunter in the whole world. I know. No beast alive stands a chance against you, and no girl, for that matter.
It's true, Phil, and I've got my sights set on that one.
The inventor's daughter?
She's a lucky girl I'm going to marry.
But she's...
The most beautiful girl in town.
I know, but...
And don't I deserve the best?
Well, of course you do.
Right from the moment when I met her, saw her, I said she's going to be my vow. Here in town there's only she who is beautiful as me, so I'm making plans to woo and marry Belle.
Look there, he goes. Isn't he dreamy? Monsieur Gaston. Oh, he's so cute. Be still, my heart. I'm hardly breathing. He's such a tall dark, strong and handsome. What's your name? Good day. Your home is bacon. Some cheese on your mouth. I'll get the knife. It's red. Still, good morning, sir.
There must be more than this provincial life. What I'm going to make Belle my wife.
Look, there she goes, that girl is strange but special. The most peculiar princess. It's beauty and a sin. She doesn't quite fit in. She really is a funny girl. Beauty but a funny girl. She really is a funny girl. Belle,
Excuse me, Gaston, may I have my book back, please?
How can you read this? There's no pictures.
Well, some of us use our imagination.
Belle, it's about time you got your head out of these books and paid attention to more important things.
Intent?
Like you, Gaston, please. I'd better get inside to help my father.
That crazy old fool needs all the help he can get.
Don't talk about my father that way.
Yeah, don't talk about her father that way.
My father's not crazy. He's a genius. Are you all right, Papa?
I will never get this bunny contraption to work.
Yes, you will when you come first place at the fair tomorrow.
Well, we better get cracking then. Now let me see, where did I put that dog-legged clincher?
Papa,
Oh, thank you, dear. So, did you have a good time in town today?
I got a new book.
You do love those books.
Papa, do you think I'm odd?
My daughter, odd. Now where would you get a silly idea like that?
I'm not sure. Well, I guess I just don't fit in here. There's no one I can really talk to.
What about Gaston? He's a handsome fellow.
He's handsome, all right. I'm conceited. Oh, Papa, he's not for me.
Well, don't you worry. His invention is going to be the start of a new life for us.
It works!
It does? It does!
Papa, you did it. You really did it. Here, I made you a scarf.
go for good luck at the fair tomorrow.
Thank you, dear. Now I'll know we'll win. And then we can travel out of this town and go to all those places you've read about in your books.
Goodbye, Papa.
Bye-bye, Belle.
Be safe.
On his way to the fair to show off his new invention, Maurice entered a dark forest.
Now let's see. Is it this way or this way? Oh dear. Wolves!
Suddenly, a pack of hungry wolves appeared and began circling Maurice.
Someone help me! Help! Get back! Someone help me! Help!
Fearing for his life, Maurice raced towards a nearby castle.
A wolf lunged at Maurice and grabbed the scarf right off of his neck.
Let me in! Let me in! Hello? Hello? Is anyone home?
If we keep quiet, maybe he'll go away.
I don't mean to intrude, but I'm lost and I need a place to stay for the night. Poor fellow.
Oh, Constance, have a heart. Monsieur, you are welcome here.
Ah!
And goodbye.
Wait, your clock, and you're talking.
Really, sir? Stop it, I said.
I don't mean to be rude, it's just that I've never seen a
Your tilt is a bow, monsieur. Come, warm us a fire now.
Not the master's chair. Oh, I'm not seeing this. I'm not seeing this.
Ooh la la, what do we have here? Do my eyes deceive me, or is this a man?
Oh, well, hello.
All right, this has gone far enough.
How do you like a nice spot of tea, sir? It'll warm you up in no time.
Oh, yes, please.
I think I scared him, Mama.
Hey there, little fellow, what's your name?
Chip,
Care for a blanket, monsieur?
We've got to get him out of here. Do you have any idea what the master will do if he finds out we let a stranger in?
calm yourself, Coxwell. C'est ma soul never have to know.
There's a stranger here.
Master, allow me to explain.
Who let him in?
Master, may I take this opportunity to say, I was against it from the start.
You have all betrayed me.
Oh dear.
Who are you?
Maurice,
What are you doing in my castle?
I lost my way in the woods.
You are not welcome here.
I'm sorry, I'll just be on my way.
It's hideous, isn't it? You've come to stare at the beast, haven't you?
No, I meant no harm. I was merely looking for a place to stay.
I'll give you a place to stay.
I simply can't bear it. Oh, Gaston, say is it so?
It's so. Girls, I'm only getting married. Don't tell me a little thing like that is going to change your feelings for me.
Oh, no, never.
Good. Well, if we're going to have a wedding, I guess I better propose to the bride.
Oh, Gaston, what a pleasant surprise.
Isn't it though? I'm just full of surprises. Oh, for you, mademoiselle.
Well, Gaston, you should have.
Don't mention it, Belle. This is the day your dreams come true.
What could you possibly know about my dreams, Gaston?
Plenty. Picture this. A rustic hunting lodge, my little wife massaging my feet while the strapping boys play on the floor with the dogs. We'll have about 6 or 7.
Dogs?
No, boys.
Imagine that.
So, Belle, what'll it be?
I just don't deserve you.
Who does?
Thanks for the offer.
So how'd it go?
You know that, Belle. Always playing hard to get.
She turned you
wife, make no mistake about that.
Can't you just see every day is your life? She wants much more than this provincial life. Remember, you told me it's mine.
Can you imagine that? He asked me to marry him, the wife of that boorish, brainless, I want adventure in the great wide somewhere. I wanted more than I can tell. And for once it might be grand to have someone understand. I want so much more than they've got planned.
Hey, Belle, have you seen Gaston?
You just missed him. Wait a minute. Where did you get that scarf?
Found it at the crossroads in the woods. Pretty nice, huh?
It belongs to my father. Something must have happened to him.
Yeah, well, finders keepers.
Oh no, Papa!
Couldn't keep quiet, just had to invite him to stay.
I was trying to be hospitable.
Rubbish.
Come on, Cogsworth. Keep blaming the tiny tables left of our humanity. Look at us. Look at you.
What about me? Oh, right.
If someone else doesn't break to spend, so Shelley will all become things.
Hold on, Lumiere. We've got to hold on.
Hello? Is anyone here? Hello?
It's a girl!
This is the one. So go where we're waiting for. Just come and break the spell.
Wait a minute. Let's not be hasty.
Hello? Is anyone here? Please, I'm looking for my father.
Belle? Belle, is that you?
Papa!
How'd you find me?
Your hands are like ice. Who has done this to you?
Belle, you must leave this place.
I won't leave you here. Who's there? I know someone's there. Who are you?
The master of this castle.
Then you're the one who's responsible for this. Release my father at once.
I do not take orders from anyone. Get out.
Wait, please, forgive me. Can't you see he's not well?
Then he should not have trespassed.
But he's an older man. He could die.
There is nothing you can do.
Wait, could you take me instead?
Belle, you don't know what you're doing.
You would really do that? You would take his place?
If I did, would you let him go?
Yes, but you must promise to stay here. Forever.
Belle, listen to me. I'm old. I've lived my life.
Come into the light. You have my word.
Done. Take him to the village.
Wait, no, not yet.
Let her go, let her go! Belle, Belle!
Papa! I'll never see you again, and I didn't even get to say goodbye.
Sister Belle's going to Mrs. Bookman's time. You might as well offer her a more comfortable room.
I'll show you to your room. You follow me. This is your home now. You are free to go anywhere you like, except for the west way.
Why? What's in the west?
It's forbidden. You are never to set foot there. Do you understand?
Yes?
This is your room. If you need anything, my servants will attend you. And one more thing. You will join me for dinner. That is not a request.
Yes, I've made the choice, but Papa, I will stay. But I don't deserve to lose my freedom in this way, you monster. If you think that what you've done is right, well then, you're a fool. Think again. Is You're...
Mrs. Postier, very pleased to make your acquaintance.
Careful, darling.
Who are you?
Madame de la Grande Boucher.
Wait, this is impossible.
Well now, what shall we dress you in for dinner? Let's see what I've got in my drawers.
I'm sorry, but I'm not going to dinner.
Oh, of course you are. You heard what the master said.
He may be your master, but he's not mine. I'm sorry. This is all happening so fast.
That was a very brave thing you did, my dear.
We all think so.
I'm going to miss Mother Claus so much.
Cheer up, child. I know things may seem bleak right now, but you mustn't despair. We're here to see you through.
Who does she think she is? That girl has tangled with the wrong man.
Darn right.
No one says no to Gaston. Dismissed, rejected, publicly humiliated. It's more than I can bear.
Bear? Where?
All of you. I'm disgraced.
Who? You? Never. Gaston, you've got to pull yourself together. Gosh, it disturbs me to see you, Gaston, looking so down in the dumps. Every guy here'd like to be you, Gaston, even when taking your lumps. There's no man in town as admired as you. You're everyone's favorite guy.
Everyone's uninspired by you, and it's not very hard to see why.
No one's slick as Gaston, no one's quick as Gaston, no one's next as incredibly thick as Gaston.
For there's no man in town as manly, a perfect, a pure paradise.
You can ask any Tom, Dick, or Stanley, and they'll tell you whose team they prefer to be on. No one's been like Gaston, a kingpin like Gaston, and no one's got a swell left in his chin like Gaston.
As a specimen, yes, I'm intimidating.
My letter guy, that Gaston. Give 5 hurrahs, give 12 the piss. Gaston is the best, and the rest is all curse. No one fights like Gaston, does his lights like Gaston. In a wrestling match, nobody fights like Gaston.
For there's no one as really and brawny.
As you see, I've got license to spare.
Not a bit of him scraggly or scrawny.
That's right, and every last inch of me's covered in hair.
No one hits like Gaston, matches wits like Gaston. In a spitting match, nobody spits like Gaston.
I'm especially good at expectorating.
10 points for Gaston.
Please, I need your help. He's got her locked up in a dungeon. It's Belle. We must go once, not a minute to lose.
Whoa, slow down, Maurice. Who's got Belle locked in a dungeon?
A beast. A horrible, monstrous beast. All right then, I'll go get her on myself.
Crazy old Maurice. Always good for a laugh.
Crazy old Maurice. Crazy old Maurice. Look through, I'm afraid I've been thinking.
A dangerous
I
pastime.
know. That wacky old Kudos God's father, and his sanity's only so-so. Now the wheels in my head have been turning since I looked at that loony old man. See, I promised myself I'd be married to Ballin. Right now I'm evolving a plan. If I,
Yes?
then we,
No, would she?
guess.
Now I get it.
Let's go! No one laughs like Gaston, takes cheap shots like Gaston, and still persecute harmless crackpots like Gaston. So his marriage we soon will be celebrating. My word, God, Gaston.
It's time for dinner. Where is she?
I'll go check on her. Won't be a minute.
Try to be patient, sir. The girl has lost her father and her freedom all in one day.
Master, have you thought that perhaps this girl could be the one that breaks the spell?
Of course I have. I'm not a fool.
Good. So you follow with her. She falls in love with you, and poof, spell is broken. We'll be human again by midnight.
Maria, it's not that easy. These things take time.
But we don't have time. Zulus has already begun to wilt.
It's no use. She's so beautiful, and well, look at me.
Master, you must help her see past all that.
I don't know how.
Well, you can start by trying to make yourself more presentable.
Impress her, we shall not be a week.
But be gentle,
Shower her with compliments.
But be sincere.
and above all,
What?
you must control your temper.
Well, where is she?
She's not coming.
What did you say?
She's not coming.
We'll see about that.
Your master, your lord, your eminence, your grace, let's not be hasty.
I thought I told you to come to dinner.
I'm not hungry.
I am the master of this castle, and I'm telling you to come to dinner.
Master, that may not be the best way to win the girl's affections.
Please attempt to be a gentleman.
Deep breaths, Master, deep breaths.
I'll give her one last chance. Would you be so kind as to join me for dinner? Please.
No.
Fine, then starve.
Master, please.
If she doesn't eat with me, then she doesn't eat at all.
What were we thinking? We will never be human again.
Well, what would you have us do? Give up? I like this girl. I like her spunk.
Well, if you ask me, she was just being stubborn. After all, he did say please.
I think that was the first time I've ever heard him use that word. Hello, dearie. I hope the master didn't frighten you too much. He can be a little temperamental.
I listen.
Hello, I am Cogsworth, head of the household, and this is Lumiere.
Enchanté, mademoiselle.
If there's anything we can do to make your stay more comfortable, anything at all,
I am, well, little hungry.
except that.
Cogsworth.
We heard what the master said.
Oh, pish posh. I'm not about to let the poor child go hungry.
Fine, crust of bread, glass of water, and then
Cogsworth, she's not a prisoner, she's a guest. We must make her feel welcome here.
our dinner, but keep it down. If the master finds out, it'll be our necks.
Of course. But what is the words after the music?
Music?
Enchanté, mademoiselle. It is with deepest pride and greatest pleasure that we welcome you tonight. And now, we invite you to relax. Let us pull up a chair as the dining room proudly presents your dinner. Be our guest. Put our service to the test. Ta je nakken rond de nek, een sherry en wiel, gewaad zo rest. Zoek toujours wat on besoin. We only look to some. Tries a glass of
It's delicious.
don't believe me. past the dishes. Like home savings, like home loans. I've done honors, Jesus clowns. Sent to dinner views and the little second mess. Go on, unfold your menu, take a glance. Then you'll be our guest, be our guest, be our guest. Be frantic, chase a flag, I am putting up on it. We prepare ourselves a flat, a culinary cabaret. You're alone and just now the buzz of awkward thought propels. No one's gloomy or complaining while the pet whales entertaining. Retail jokes, I do tricks with my fellow candlesticks. Go on with your glass, you find it up the glass. Be our guest. If you'll splice, it's fine dining we suggest. Be our guest, be our guest, be our guest. It's a guest, takes a life, will all be blessed. Wine's been poured and thank the Lord, I have the napkins freshly pressed. Good dessert, chew one tea, and my dear, that's fine with me. While the cups do their soft chewing, I'll be butling, I'll be brewing, I'll be warm, pipe it home. Heaven's sakes, is that a spot? Leave it up, we have the place. We've got what to do. Is it one lump or two for you, our guest? She's our guest. Be our guest, be our guest, be our guest. Rub your feet up like the melody up. Be our guest, be our guest, be our guest. Please be our guest.
Thank you for dinner. It was so delicious.
Oh my goodness, look at the time. Off to bed.
Oh, I couldn't possibly go to bed now. It's my first time in an enchanted castle.
Perhaps you'd like a tour.
Oh, I'm not sure that's such a good idea.
Perhaps you'd like to take me. I'm sure you know everything there is to know about this castle.
Oh, well, actually, I do. Right this way.
Act like a gentleman. Act like a gentleman. This'll be good.
And that is yet another example of the late neoclassic Baroque period. And as I always said, if it's not Baroque, don't fix it.
Oh, so beautiful. If only he weren't here.
Act like a gentleman. I'm nothing but a fool.
And thanks to some quick thinking on my part, the disaster was averted.
What of that?
Nothing at all of any interest in the West Wing.
So that's the West Wing.
Oh,
I wonder what he's hiding there.
Perhaps Mademoiselle would like to see something else. Over here we have tapestries dating all the way back.
Don't touch that.
I'm sorry,
What are you doing here? I thought I told you never to come here.
I know, but...
Do you realize what you could have done? Get out.
Ouch! Don't touch me!
No,
Promise or no promise, I won't stay in this castle!
No, you don't understand. I'm sorry. There's so little left of me. So little left.
Belle ran into the forest as fast as she could. Night was falling, a storm was approaching,
and it was getting hard to see.
When she stopped to catch her breath, Belle heard the low and menacing growling of wolves.
One wolf charged Belle head-on, and she grabbed a branch to defend herself.
Suddenly, the beast leapt out of nowhere and pulled the wolves off of Belle.
She took cover as the wolves turned and attacked the beast.
One wolf lunged at the beast, grabbing him by his forearm, wounding him.
The beast struggled to stay on his feet.
Once the beast hurled away the last wolf, he collapsed, exhausted and in pain.
Belle knew that this was her chance to get away, to go home.
But as she looked at the beast, that hideous creature who had saved her life, she could not leave.
Belle approached the beast and helped him to his feet.
Belle and the beast slowly made their way back to the castle.
Now, let me see. Just hold still. If you'd hold still, it wouldn't hurt as much.
If you hadn't run away, this wouldn't have happened.
If you hadn't frightened me, I wouldn't have run away.
Well, you shouldn't have been in the West Wing.
And you should learn to control your temper. Now, hold still. It may sting a little. By the way, thank you for saving my life.
You're welcome.
See, that's more like it. I knew they could get along if they tried.
So say ice is floating at the last.
Not in a moment too soon either. The rose is losing petals at an alarming rate.
And I can hardly bend over at all anymore.
Clearly, it's supposed to give them a little push.
I have just the thing. How about we warm you two up a bit with a nice bowl of soup?
There's something sweet and almost kind, but he was mean and he was coarse and unrefined. But now he's dear and so unsure. I wonder why I didn't see it there before.
Cheers.
Come along, dearie. Let's get you cleaned up.
She glanced this way, I thought I saw. And when we touched, she didn't shudder at my paw. No, it can't be, I'll just ignore. But then she's never looked at me that way before. When she smiles at me, I get all choked up. My heart starts pounding and I can't breathe.
Good.
That's good?
Excellent.
I've never felt this way about anyone before. I want to hear something. But what?
It has to be something special. Something that sparks her interest.
Look who's back.
Say something about her hair.
It's brown. Oh, what a nice bow.
Thank you.
All right, I have something to show you, but you have to close your eyes first. It's a surprise.
Can I open them now?
All right, now.
I can't believe it! I've never seen so many
only a little, and long ago.
Well, it just so happens that this is the perfect book to read out loud. Come here, sit by me.
But who'd have thought, bless my soul, who'd have known that who it be, who'd have thought they'd come together. It's so peculiar, wait and see, a few days more, there may be something there that wasn't there before.
Perhaps there's something there that wasn't there before.
What? There may be something there that wasn't there before.
What's there, Mama?
I'll tell you when you're older.
Then, for the third time, Arthur drew forth the sword.
So that must mean he's the new king.
Wait and see.
I never knew books could do that.
Do what?
Take me away from this place and make me forget
Forget?
what I am.
We have something in common, you know.
What?
The town where I come from, the people think I'm odd.
You?
So I know how it feels to be lonely, and I know how horrible that can be.
They're still in there?
Yes, so far he's been a perfect gentleman.
I have this funny feeling inside. I don't know what it is, but it makes me feel kind of bubbly.
It's hope, son. I've been feeling it too.
Are we, my little friend? Today we have waited for maybe a time.
If only that were true, Lumiere.
Human again.
Human again.
Yes, singles at the means. I'll be cooking again, looking again, where the mademoiselle each know. When I'm human again, only human again, poised and polished and gleaming with charm. I'll be courting again, chic and sporting again,
Which in car several husbands along.
I'll hop down off the shelf.
and to swear to me myself.
I can't wait to be human again.
When we're human again, only human again. When we're knickknacks and whatnots no more.
Little horse, little chef, they could wish for love.
Our lips again, and our love is so huge, but easily fit through the door.
And I soon saw a pair of
Comes out of here, it's my prayer to be human again.
When I'm human again, when the world once more starts making sense, I'll unwind for a change.
Really, that would be strange.
Can I help but find tense? In a shack by the sea, I'll sit back, sipping tea. Let my early retirement commence. Far from fools' land of class, get down to your brass tacks and relax.
When I'm human again.
When Guinevere heard that Arthur was slain, she stole away to a cupboard, and no one could make her smile ever again. That's the end.
What a beautiful story.
I knew you'd like it. May I ask you something?
What's that?
A second chance. Did you have dinner with me tonight?
Dinner? Me? With you? I mean, oh yes.
We'll be dancing again, we'll be smiling again, we'll be whirling around with such ease. When we're human again, only human again, we'll not wanting those all to freeze. We'll be flying again, we'll be flying again, something shining as fine as we please. Like a real human does, I'll be all that I was on
I've got my heart set on marrying Belle, but she needs a little persuasion.
Turned him down flat.
It's like this, you see.
Tonight to confess your love.
I'm really not sure I can do this.
You must.
How will I know when the moment is right?
You will know because you will feel it too, and you must speak from the heart.
I must speak from the... I can't.
You must.
What are you afraid of?
I'm afraid she might...
She might what?
Laugh at me.
Somehow, my prince, you must find the courage to take that chance.
I'm really not sure I can do this.
You can do it, master. I know you can.
As old as time, true as it can be. Barely even friends, that somebody bends unexpectedly. Just a little change, small to say the least. Both a little scared, neither one prepared. Beauty and the Beast.
Dance with me?
No, I...
Dance with her.
Never just the same. Ever a surprise. Ever as before. Ever just as sure as the sun will rise. Tale as old as time. Tune as old as song. Bittersweet and sweet, finding you can change, learning you were wrong. Certain as the sun, rising in the east, tale as old as time, song as old as rhyme, beauty and the beast. Tale as old as time, song as old as rhyme, beauty and the beast.
Off to the cupboard with me now, Chip. It's past your bedtime. Good night, love.
Belle,
Yes?
Belle, are you happy here?
Oh, yes. Everyone's so kind. Lumiere, Mrs. Potts.
With me?
Yes.
I must speak from
The heart.
Is something wrong?
I was just thinking about my father. I miss him so much. I wish I could see him again.
Oh, well, there is a way. This mirror will show you anything. Anything you wish to see.
I'd like to see my father, please. Oh no! Something's wrong! He's in the woods. I think he's lost. I should...
Go to him.
What?
You should go to him.
But what about...
You're not my prisoner, Belle. You haven't been for a long time. Take the mirror with you so you'll always have a way to look back. and remember me.
I could never forget you.
Go! Go!
Well, sire, I must say, everything's going just swimmingly. I knew you had it in you.
I let her go.
You what?
How could you do that?
I had to.
But why?
After all this time, he's finally learned to love.
That's it then. That's what likes the spell.
It's not enough. She has to love him in return.
And now it's too late.
We're finally home.
I don't know what happened. The last thing I remember, I was falling.
You were in the woods, Papa. I thought I'd never find you.
But the beast, how did you escape?
I didn't escape. He let me go.
He let you go? That terrible beast?
He's not terrible. At first, I thought he was so frightful. But somehow, something's changed.
Good afternoon.
Monsieur Doc?
I've come to collect your father.
What?
Don't worry, we'll take good care of him.
My father's not crazy.
He was raving like a lunatic about a beast. We all saw him, didn't we?
Yeah!
Poor Belle. It's a shame about your father.
Gaston, you know my father's not crazy.
Well, I might be able to clear up this little misunderstanding if
what?
If you'll marry me.
What?
One little word, Belle, that's all it takes.
Never.
Fine, have it your way. Take the old man.
Wait, I can prove my father's not crazy. Show me the beast.
That's him, that's him.
Is he dangerous?
He's not dangerous. He'd never hurt anyone. He's kind and gentle.
If I didn't know any better, I'd say you have feelings for this monster.
He's not the monster, Gaston. You are.
She's as crazy as the old man. She says this creature is her friend. Well, I've hunted wild beasts and I've seen what they can do. He'll make off with your children. He'll come after them in the night.
He would never do such a thing.
Forget the old man. I say we kill the beast. Yeah! Stalking us at night.
Sit to sacrifice our children to his monstrous appetite.
You wreak havoc on our village and we're letting water breed.
So it's time to take some action, boys. It's time to follow me.
In the mist, through the woods, through the darkness, in the shadows. It's a nightmare, but it's one exciting ride. Say a prayer that we're there at the drawbridge of the castle, and there's something truly terrible inside.
It's a beast, he's got fangs, razor sharp ones, massive paws, killer claws for the beast.
Hear him roar, see him foam, that we're not coming home till he's dead. We're dead.
Kill the beast!
I won't let you do this.
Try and stop us!
Papa, this is all my fault. I have to go back and warn him.
I'm coming with you.
No!
I lost you once and I can't lose you again. We'll rid the village of this beast. Who's with me?
Hearts ablaze, banners high, we go marching into battle, unafraid of all the dangers and degrees. Raise the flag, sing a song, we recover 50 strong and 50 friends make every wrong.
Let's kill the beast! Kill the beast! Kill the beast! Kill the beast!
An army of villagers marched through the forest waving torches and weapons.
Once gathered in front of the beast castle, they carefully made their way inside.
Gaston, this place gives me the creeps. Shh!
Say you're cute.
No.
Tally up! Tally up!
You look like you could use a nice cup of tea.
Tea, yes, please.
Here you go. Take that, you scurvy scum!
really think a girl like Belle would want a thing like you? She despises you, Beast.
No.
It's over, Beast. Belle is mine. Let me go! Let me go! I'm begging you!
Get out.
No!
You came back.
Of course I came back. I couldn't let them. If only I'd come sooner.
Maybe it's better this way.
Shh. We're together now. Just you wait.
At least I got to see you one last.
We are home. We are where we shall be forever. Trust in me, for you know I won't run away. But today, this is all that I need, and all that I need to say. Home to be where the heart is, never a word so true. I found home, you're my home. Stay with.
Belle, I.
Yes? No!